Hey y'all, I got so many channel messages right now, like I really don't know where to begin. Let me say this. Spirit, God, universe, whatever you believe in, source, really shows me and gives me messages through my own personal experience. So today I want to talk about my personal experience, and I want to tell you the messages and the encouragement that I receive from the spirit realm when I'm questioning why I'm going through a thing or what lesson am I supposed to learn. I'm going to be real with y'all. I've been in a season of no since 2024 has started. I have received so much resistance to the things that I've been trying to accomplish and achieve, whether it be personal or spiritual or financial. And I have found myself extremely frustrated. And at times I would question, like, God, am I doing the right thing? Like, I pray. I talk to God. I meditate every single day. It's a way of life for me. And I say that because, truthfully, in my mind, I'm like, there is no way that I talk to God every day, that I seek God every day, and I'm messing up this much, right? There's no way. And God has been really working with me on my perspective and how I look at things and what they are trying to show me. And the reason why is because I've been experiencing a lot of challenges in my personal relationships. And when you are closely connected with people and you genuinely love people, experiencing challenges in those relationships can really, especially if you don't know who you are, can really cause you to doubt yourself. It can cause you to doubt your mission at times. It can cause you to second guess, right? But God showed me so many different things. God showed me so many different things. So as I was questioning this, like, God, seemed like the more I tried to honor myself and my true feelings and my truth, the more I tried to set healthy boundaries, the more I experience friction. Make no mistake, I am not a victim. You are not a victim. But it causes me to question, like, why is this happening? And why is it happening at this time? How come me trying to be persistent, me being resilient, how come that leads to failure, right? I heard that it was the success formula. You got to be persistent. You got to be consistent. You got to be resilient. Okay, I am those things. But I am being blocked. And a part of me is feeling like I'm wasting energy, right? I'm going somewhere, I promise. And God let me know that the reason why things are being blocked is not because you're not doing what you're supposed to do, or that you've made some huge mistake. You are in an elimination period. You are shedding. And let me talk about that for a moment. Because as I pay attention, right, as I observe myself, how I interact with others, but most importantly, how do I feel on an energetic level during those interactions, right? As I observe those things, I start to realize why things are being resisted, why things are being blocked, why things haven't manifested the way I wanted to. And it's because I am in an elimination period. Okay? I want you to hear what I'm saying, because you are in an elimination. You are shedding, and everything that you are shedding is not going to end in chaos. You may be shedding people or situations or things that you are closely connected to, attached to, I would even say. You're going to shed people and things that may not have ill intentions, but they are still a hindrance and a distraction. And I honestly and I personally feel like when I've had to walk away from people who were a hindrance or a distraction in my life, that was the most difficult thing, because I had to break somebody else's heart. You may have to break somebody else's heart to serve a bigger purpose. You may have to hurt somebody's feelings. But you are being encouraged. We are being encouraged to stand in our truth. It is for a bigger reason. Countless times in the moment we react and we respond in ways because we may not foresee what's ahead. But I'm here to tell you what God told me and what God encouraged me. You're in an elimination period, and you're not eliminating everybody that's just super negative. That's easy, to walk away from people and situations and things that don't serve you. That's easier than walking away from people that deep down you know are a distraction, are a hindrance, are a block to you fulfilling your purpose in life. That's hard. And it's hurtful on both ends. But it's necessary for your growth and for theirs. And then, as I was thinking about that, God reminded me recently, my son, he came home and he had a caterpillar, and the project was to allow the caterpillar to transform and grow into a butterfly. So they had, I'm assuming, what was food, whatever that caterpillar needed to survive and to transform, it was already provided in the little container that they sent home. And so I put the container on my desk. It sat there for maybe a few weeks, right? This message right here really teared me up, because it's so real. So it sat there, and so I asked, I'm like, well, what am I supposed to do with it? And I was told that at some point I would have to transfer the caterpillar to a bigger container. I never did, but I was supposed to. I just let it be. I just let it be. Trust the process. Okay? You have to trust the process. So I'm thinking to myself, oh Lord, I hope. Come on. I hope I don't kill this I hope I don't kill this caterpillar. I hope I don't cause this caterpillar to die before it gets to bloom, because I don't know what I'm doing. But you got to trust the process. So I just let it sit there. I didn't touch it. I was scared to touch it, okay, to be honest with you. I wasn't comfortable with moving it to another container, so it was just going to have to be what it was going to be. So I let it sit there. And I didn't do anything. And then I would see it. And I would look at it. And it at first it was moving around. I could tell it was like eating or whatever the case may be. It was kind of moving around, And then it just got real still. Okay? And it stayed still for a long time. And I'm like, okay, is this what's supposed to happen? I didn't think to Google or anything like that, but I'm just wondering, observing, is this what's supposed to happen? Then I started to see red. The food was like a sand color, beach sand. Clumpy, kind of looked like minced onions almost, right? And then I started to see red, and I'm like, oh my God, it's bleeding. And I'm like, oh, what should I do? I'm for sure not about to touch it. Should I throw it away? Is it too early? Like, what is supposed to happen here? I'm nervous, right? But I leave it there. I leave it and I forget about it. I only notice it when I'm sitting at my desk and maybe I'm in deep thought and my eyes just tend to land on it. And I'm like thinking to myself, oh my goodness, I think I done killed this caterpillar. But I leave it there and I forget about it. I thought I killed it. I thought I did something wrong because I never transferred it to a bigger container. Next thing you know, days later, I hear flapping. And at first, I'm like, what in the world is that? I'm like, what is that? And then I look, and I hear, and it's the butterfly. Whew. And immediately, I'm like, oh my God, what am I supposed to do? So I'm like, I got to set this butterfly free. This container is already too small. I didn't transfer it to a bigger container. I didn't transfer it to... I was like, I definitely don't want this butterfly to die. Come on now. Come on, spirit. I hope you picking up what I'm putting down. I'm about to bring it all together for you, but I hope you picking up on it. Some of you already are. Okay? And so I told my brother, I was like, listen, that butterfly, can you set it free for me? And he did. He said it flew out, it fell, it landed on the ground for a minute, and then it just flew away. Now, what were the messages? Number one, the purpose of your transformation and the reason why you're in this elimination period is because the old you is dying. So old connections, old situations, old environments that do not serve your higher purpose are dying. It is supposed to die. It is a part of your process in order for you to transform, in order for you to go and be in the environment that is suited for you, dear butterfly. Everything that's not working is not working because it's not meant to work. I don't care how painful it is, and this process is painful. Okay? It is painful. But it is supposed to die in order to give birth to a transformed and evolved, a new version of you. You are still you, but you have now transformed. You are no longer suited for your environment. Your environment is not going to understand because you are not suited for your environment. So whoever you are, you're going through a tough time right now. I need you to understand that these challenges that you're facing in your personal life, in your personal relationships, in your career, it is because you are transforming to a new version of you, and your environment is no longer suitable. It doesn't mean that people or situations or things are just bad. It's just no longer suitable. It's no longer aligned. You have to go. You have somewhere to go. You have a mission to fulfill. You have a new level to explore. And so the discomfort that you're feeling in not being able to relate, connect, or talk to the people that you never thought would even leave your life, it's because God has a bigger purpose for your life. So you let those situations, you let those people, you let whatever it is that is hindering you and holding you back from your fullest potential, you let it go with love. And it's not to say that things may not realign in the future, right? They may. But you have a bigger purpose to serve. You have yourself and your truth to honor, and that does matter. Okay? It matters to God. People may try to make you feel like you're wrong or you're selfish for honoring yourself. No, baby. No. You are your first responsibility. And quite frankly, you are the only person that you can truly be accountable for. You better take care of you. The better you take care of you, the better you can take care of your environment. You feel me? But I am here to let you know that as you are getting ready to transform, as you're getting ready to take off, as you're getting ready to go, that anything that has been blocked, anything that has been resisted, any obstacles that you have just had the most difficult time in overcoming, I just need you to hold your faith. You on the right path, but some things got to be shed in your life right now in order for you to take off. You understand? There's some things that got to be shed in your life right now, and no, it don't feel good, and it feels unfair. But it's for your highest good. So don't you hold your head down. I don't care what you're going through. I don't care how hard it is. This is just a process. This is just a season. Don't even resist. Just flow. Surrender. And trust God no matter where you are in life. Don't let nobody trick you into believing that your current circumstances is a reflection of how much God loves you, because it is not. It is a part of the process. Understand that. Understand that. Listen, I give all my messages with the purest intentions of love, light, and truth. And if there is anything that I've said that has helped you, I am so grateful. But if there is anything that I have said to you ever, always take it to God, baby. I love you.